All right, YouTube, we are getting started into the upper bracket final. We have Drali versus Nwpo for the Fear Fest Junior. Moxie and Nas going to have to work through the lower bracket. Here we go. We have Nwpo versus Drali. $1,000 winner take all. Winner of this match moves their way into the grand final. And a really solid shot of taking it all. Drali and Nwpo have played each other both recently, or a couple different times recently. I want to say the first time around, Nwpo won, but I actually think their most recent matchup, Drali won. So these guys at the top of their game right now, and using what is the sweatiest car decal, I would say, that currently exists, which is the Bluster Bar. Is it Buster Bar? Is it? I think it's Buster. I don't know. I don't have it. But it is definitely top tier sweat car on the Fennec. We will see how Drali 83200 does today against Nwpo. We know both of them are on form, able to take down very tough opponents. Nwpo just had an absolute slugfest with Nas, as they just ended every single game, almost both in double digits, it felt like. But ultimately, Nwpo walking away with the win. And already, it's a bit more defensive-minded here, as it actually took us a full minute to get a goal. Can you believe that? Anybody who's watching earlier today cannot imagine what it was like to wait a full minute to get a goal. Nwpo trying to score a follow-up on the kickoff. Do we have any mods in chat who can close the prediction for me? If so, I'd greatly appreciate it. As Nwpo ties it up, it is still fairly square, but it is time for the prediction to be closed. I can do it real quick. I just need to... it is closed? Oh, chat. You're killing me. Yeah, it is closed. Drali and Nwpo, both incredibly mechanical players. Both have a knack of outspeeding their opponents in the process of winning. So should be a very exciting matchup to see the two of them play against each other. As Drali tries to boom a long shot. Has Nwpo awkward in net now, and boost to work with. Nwpo off the back wall. Great defense from him. Nwpo didn't have a ton of time playing standard defense in his last series. So he's pretty much having to defend quickly off kickoffs for the vast majority of the game. He's going to dodge Drali's demo and boom a long shot for the lead and his second goal. Really great read from Nwpo. You can watch it from his perspective. It's not like Drali was in his camera. He just knew that Drali was going to be swinging around to get him. Got that single jump wave dash over the top of the demo into the long shot. Wall dashing around the corners of the arena. Specifically, I'm not sure. I guess corner is the right word for it. But I'm talking about the portion of the corner where the angle of the wall changes, which there's two of them in the actual corner. There's not a full-on corner, but wall dashing around them has become a very standard practice for lots of top players, because as you turn around those, your car naturally slows down as it shifts its momentum into a slightly different direction. But if you wall dash through them, you can maintain your speed. The flipping in Rocket League defies all of the physics, as it also leaves you floating in air when you do it. So players using it as a way to counteract the fact that the physics of the game wants to slow you down as you take that corner. Oh, not able to get back to the ball for a quick long shot. These guys just booming the ball left and right. Drali prioritizing speed over precision as he misses off the near post. Nwpo is going to do a little bit of the same, but on a much longer distance shot. Nwpo should be able to recover to this one. Oh my goodness, Drali, what a save. He almost Goomba stomped Nwpo on his recovery to pin him down and make him slower. and get himself over the top. Nwpo, long shots, didn't connect on it like he could have. I think he could have scored on that possession. Now Drali flipping into the first touch to set up the second. He wanted the bump Nwpo. He had to connect. I think he just got a little bit out of control. And his best chance was to go for a demo or bump in order to prevent the counterattack. But Nwpo escapes it and evens up the game. 3. Minute 13 left to go. Drali denies the wall to air dribble. A bit too deep in Nwpo's half, I think, to get a clean one. Instead, he'll play it on the ground, and he does so much faking. Spinning behind the ball. Nwpo not wanting to get caught out, prepping to try and make a stop on a flick that never comes as the ball just slowly bounces in. Nwpo, he has farmed so many direct kickoffs. We were talking earlier about, is it time to rethink who has the best kickoff? And if it weren't for the fact that Nwpo, I feel like, almost gave a bit too many away against Nas, he has had more direct kickoffs into the net than I have seen in 1v1s in a while. For the most part, that has been a dying breed. Oh, Drali just kind of own goal. Nwpo convinced him to do it by slamming the ball towards the back wall right in front of his path. Wow, pretty crazy shot from Nwpo. Looked like he pretty much lined it up off of Drali. But as I was saying, the direct kickoff goal is a dying breed, but Nwpo bringing it back. I think that has a lot to do with what his opposition is doing. I don't think you can really control that yourself unless somebody's willing to take standard kickoffs with you over and over despite you winning them. Drali, air dribble bump. Air dribble bump, I should say. Air dribble reset. He does let the ball fall, land early, and now off the ceiling. What a nice cancellation of the musty in order to get the perfect placement to go crossbar down. It was actually so well placed. Credit to Nwpo for the save. Not only did the cancellation of the musty get the perfect angle, but it also had him following it up to maybe, just maybe, be able to dunk. Right now he needs offense. Nwpo has the ball, though. Neither of them have boost. That ball is actually somehow getting one more bounce. I thought for sure it was going to die on the previous bounce, but Nwpo seems to be able to pull out in these close games and will win game number 1. Game number 2. You know it's going to be another nail biter with Nwpo. Will Drali be able to take the edge in this series, be able to bring it back? Or is Nwpo just too on form? There was not a time too long ago that I would say Nwpo was a clear favorite in a tournament like this, but we've just seen a lot of improvement from everybody involved. Nwpo, air dribble denied as Drali gets there early. Just so you know, there's 10 gifted subs flowing through right now. I haven't turned off the audio for it, but I think it should end soon. It was just 10. Drali trying to pre-jump that on, actually almost got away with it. Why is chat typing easy clap so much? I can't imagine enough things have been going on that are worthy of that many easy claps. Just so you guys know, not every single goal is an easy clap. As somebody primes with an easy clap, listen, if you want to prime every time you say easy clap, then be my guest. You say easy clap as much as you want. But somehow chat has found a way to make every single goal be an easy clap, which is very impressive. Drali, he really loves to accelerate his dribbles with his first flip. And he absolutely launches the ball with that delayed one and then takes it down for a low 50. Such a fun player to watch. Nwpo's throwing the great pass, no, my bad. I have absolutely no idea what he means by that. Drali, little fake infield play to start this possession. Gets Nwpo back into the corner, and a pinch on the crossbar. Drali throws the what a save. Not only does he stay alive, but he also pushes the ball back into the orange half for Nwpo to get on offense. He needed a boost respawn there. Played it a bit too quickly, and it's actually not going to be there the second trip around either. Forced to take a power shot from that position. Didn't want to play a low-speed dribble at no boost. Drali able to get that save. Now attacking the other way. Before he could get his flick off, Nwpo is there. Nwpo going to come out the better of this mix-up on the dribble. Dunks this right back down into Drali, and Drali gives himself a great pass, but I'm not sure Drali had as much control over that as he would have liked. I guess the initial dribble was probably the real great pass, because it allowed Nwpo to take it away. Secondary touch wasn't exactly something he could have adjusted. Bumped now is Nwpo as Drali tries to find his way in. No boost to work with, and couldn't get a solid flick. Nwpo's trying to bide his time. Drali's not going to let him get away with that. Neither one of these guys are going to let the other get away with that slow of a setup. Drali, what a strong first touch. Is he actually going to find a way to make this work? Low 50 to backflip. No, Nwpo is there. Great recoveries from him, and now almost able to win that challenge to a position he could follow up, but it is into the corner. Drali the other way. His reset. No reset. He just touches the ball with the back end of his car. And this is a 1v1 for the fans. The way these guys are just attacking at each other again and again from the back corners. Drali this time just pops it over the top. Oh, a pogo for the fans. Oh, not quite able to get there. It is an aerial goal, and it is a long shot, which means the last time we touched it was right here. But really tried to give the fans something to cheer about, something to easy clap about, but believe it or not, I don't think he did give you something to easy clap about. Something tells me you guys might easy clap anyways. Nwpo is hoping to be able to double off the back wall. Just chipped the ball away from him. Does have a possession again, though. Drali, the passive pre-jump, works out. It really is just a result of finding yourself deep underneath the dribble and having really no other choice. Drali does a good job to make it effective. Nwpo, he has boost advantage right now. He wants to cut at net, force Drali to make a save or get out of position. Drali's doing a good job of handling it. With 12 boosts to work with, it's not going to be easy as the ball continues to float high. But Drali has that double jump save. Pressure is not relieved just yet. Nwpo misses a wave dash, and that's it. Oh, I thought it was going to be it. As Drali tried to take his advantage to pre-flip out and end the possession. Right now he's dodging Nwpo on multiple different demo attempts. And he might have an opportunity now to reset on boost, but it is still Nwpo in control. Air dribble again. Drali passive pre-jump from far away, and this is a time when I would argue that the passive pre-jump was not necessary. I think he could have maybe tried to either attack it more aggressively or not pre-jumped. It's a tough decision, but either way, his passive pre-jump leaves him out of the play, and Nwpo has a lead again. He has just found ways to end these games with the edge, despite them seemingly being back and forth. Drali, demo, can he convert on it? Nwpo wants to spawn close, I imagine, because that ball kind of bouncing in the trajectory of where Nwpo would have spawned. Had he spawned anywhere on this side, he could have maybe just got a quick panic flip to stop this shot, but no. Sent away from the play. We have a tie game with 15 seconds left to go. Drali gifted a possession he would pay for. Oh, what a nice 50. I've been loving these 50s from Drali. Nwpo's going to make it back, though. These 50s to get ground possession from Drali have been all you can ask for, but Nwpo has had even better recoveries and has kept him out for the most part. We have an overtime in game number 2. Drali, kickoff win, but back into his own half. Not going to be a clean wall to air dribble setup like he would have liked. Nwpo is going to try and dive on the ball, and he gets caught out. Drali will hook shot over the top. Nwpo lives and dies by the speed, and this time he dies by it. He actually tried to turn away, played it a bit more passive. He could have challenged. I think the reason why he doesn't, though, is that he will not be able to follow that up. If Drali wins a challenge from that position, even though Nwpo might stop the immediate goal, he's just getting scored on in the follow-up because he has nothing left over. So decides to play it more passive in hopes that he can get a save that actually keeps him from getting scored on, and couldn't quite do it. Game number 3. No rocket pass, Feer? Yeah, I haven't gotten the rocket pass in a while. How about you guys, chat? One's in chat if you still get the rocket pass every time it comes out. I've gotten a couple. I got the first couple, and then I haven't done it for a while since then. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that we see a healthy amount of 2s. My response would definitely be a 2. There has to be something really juicy that I want to get. Nwpo getting Drali to fall from the ceiling in an attempt to cover the aerial, and then just takes it to the ground and punishes from there. Ooh, Drali thought he could catch Nwpo off guard with a quick cut, but Nwpo had the read, took it away. You buy it once, you can buy one every season. Oh, look at this guy. This guy plays the game, I see. See, not all of us have that luxury. Because you have to play, right? You have to get to the end of the rocket pass to get enough credits or whatever it is, right? That's what they're called, credits? To get the next rocket pass. Nwpo. Air dribble from the midfield. Fairly straightforward one. As he was able to quite literally set it up with very little air roll directly on target and very high arcing. Kind of dribble that. It's a bit easy to read. I think once upon a time, a dribble like that was very effective, but the aerial meta has moved so far past it. There really has to be a bit more speed or a bit of a tougher read to be made. You know, when it's set up so linearly, defensive read's a bit too easy. Drali is gonna show how it's done by flicking underneath. He has a controller DC here. I mean, did you DC it? What happened there? Do I need to reset this goal? Okay, he's out. So we're gonna have a 2-1 with 3:43 or so left. We'll see if we can get him back. We'll take Nwpo's goal away. Drali very clearly was not playing the game. Let's see if he's coming back. Coming back, Mr. Drali. He kind of DC'd at the end screen because he didn't ready up. Hello. Rejoin. Is there a DC thing, chat? No, he forfeit. He forfeit up 1 with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. You promised? You're right. I should have paused faster. You're right. You're right. I let the ball go in. I did promise. You got the DC thing. Are you back though? It says he's in the match maybe. If I restart from kickoff, is he gonna be there? Here, one sec. Let me look around. There's a Drali. There's a Nwpo. Okay. All right. We are back into the match. Drali DC'd. Nwpo tapped in a kickoff goal, but Drali did not move a moment from the kickoff. So, as we stay consistent here with our rulings, I took Nwpo's goal away. Drali says, wait, Feer. Did I score that shot when I was on the ceiling? Wait, what? I don't know. Yes? Yeah, wait, I don't know. I didn't take a goal away from you. What's going on here? Okay, let's talk about this. What's going on? I don't know. You had 2 goals. Nwpo got one when you DC'd. I took that one away. Good? Oh, you DC'd right when you were about to musty. You did. I think you did. Right? He scored the musty one, right? Yeah, you scored that. Then it was a kickoff. And you got scored on. Do we take away his goal? Do we take away his goal? Because, all right, here's what we're going to do. We reset from kickoff. Confirm. Unpause. All right, I think we're good. All right, here's where we're at. As we restart, Drali was confused. So what happened was it was a tie game, 1-1. Drali sets up an air dribble in which he plans on mustying. And he DCs mid-dribble. So as far as he's aware, as he gets a triple reset, he's not even sure he scored. He just DC'd. So he didn't know what happened. But he did score. He did score. The ball went in. And then on the next kickoff, he doesn't move at all. Nwpo just taps it off the corner and then scores it. So I pause, and we go back and take away Nwpo's goal because it was a clear DC goal. And Drali's back now. But apparently, Drali DC'd in the process of scoring. So does that mean we need to go back and take Drali's goal away? Because had he actually been here, he would have hit the musty harder and he would have hit it into Nwpo. It was a DC hack. And if it's not clear, I am joking. Obviously, Drali's goal should stand. It's a disadvantage to DC, but somehow he managed to score with it. Nwpo now down 1. He's going to tie it up with a midfield backflip. Thank you, Hugo Philbar, for the prime. Much appreciated. It's a no-look double tap. It's just a no-internet musty. Yeah, he set up the dribble, and then as he approached the ground, he ripped the cord out of his computer to show that he didn't need internet to score his goal. Drali gonna try and start a dribble. Brings it all the way to the ceiling. Nwpo's in and out of the net. The pinch is on target. My goodness, Drali. A position that a regular player wouldn't even try an air dribble. And he finds a way. Nwpo, for some reason, felt his best chance in defense was in and out of the net. I'm not sure if that was the case, but makes it possible for Drali to punish with the ground pinch. The immediate kickoff follow-up has Drali in the lead again. Goal should count as 2 if you DC. Yeah. Not only should we not take his goal away, he actually gets an additional goal for scoring while disconnected. I think the disconnect ruling is correct. I'm all in my head about it, but I've thought about it many times now. I don't think we've made a wrong call. Wrong call so far. Drali with the lead and with the ball. Nwpo forced the challenge, but it's going to pay off for him as he takes the ball off the top of Drali's car. And it waterfalls down for the follow-up. Nwpo saw his opportunity to tap the ball over Drali. Really just a defensive play. I think he knew he was going to get bumped and lose the ball, but better than letting Drali have it and potentially win that 50 from that position. Now Nwpo double jump bumped again. Will also not be able to follow this one up. Drali's going to try and punish. Saw Nwpo coming to steal his back corner. Whenever somebody does that, it's usually a good idea to pass yourself off the back wall. Drali was trying to use wall dashes on his way to recovering for this one. Ends up getting himself bumped. And it's going to be a free shot for Nwpo. 11 seconds. Kickoff win for Nwpo to ice it out. He's not going to take it towards Drali's net. He's going to take it towards his own back corner. And the keep away is going to work successfully. That'll hit ground. 2-1 in favor of Nwpo. Just a game away from heading to the grand finals. Hey, Feer, I'm the 10-year-old kid that asked you for a photo, but you said no because I didn't have enough Twitter followers. What do you think, chat? Does that sound like a real thing that happened? Yes, 100%. Yes, real. Yes, yes. Facts. New Feer. I'm glad you guys think so highly of me. Game number 4. Nwpo and Drali has been the matchup we could have hoped for, and will continue to be for the rest of the series. Nwpo demoed to start the game. Crispy Dad, thank you for the prime. Bear down Drali. You know, he is kind of running the U of A colors here. The red might be a bit deep. Blue also might be, just both colors might be a bit too dark, but Nwpo handing the ball over in the corner to Drali, who's trying his best to wall dash some long shots. Wasn't able to. Nwpo pops the ball and converts on the first goal. Able to wave dash into the pop. Drali is literally from NA. Listen, us North Americans are going to do our best to claim Drali as soon as he succeeds in RLCS. I mean, we're already trying to claim him. And we have found a way to claim Vitality, so we can do anything. The mental gymnastics us North Americans are capable of when we need to start picking up some winners. We can do it all. But the reality is, our boy Drali has picked to represent Morocco. Although he is from Canada, in case you guys didn't know. That's why people are saying that. Once upon a time, Drali was in Canada. I think he spent most of his Rocket League playing careers, if not almost all of his Rocket League playing career, in Morocco and playing on EU servers, which makes it really hard for North Americans to, you know, claim him if he doesn't also want to be, you know, representing Canada. But we'll do it. Like I said, we'll find a way. Yeah, Middle East, North America. Exactly right. Drali is the best representation of that. Nwpo resets. He is looking pure. Even Drali's giving him a nice shot. That's how you know the way this lobby's been played. If Drali's willing to give the nod. NA now claims Xenia. We've fully claimed Vitality. I mean, that is a North American team. I'm really excited for North America to win Worlds. Drali, air triple bump. When you can't seem to get a goal through, go back to all reliable. Drali, a little bit of a whoops as he hands the ball over to Nwpo, who's into the air dribble. Tries to go for a bump as well. Really long distance bump. Falling from high on the map. Nwpo is going to be taking this one in for a fifth as Drali is a line past the play here. Thought he could get a favorable challenge, but only got the edge of the ball. Just tapped it right back into Nwpo. Nwpo slowly approaching his own half. Didn't want to get there too early. Felt like he'd get the right angle by delaying. Drali, reset, crossbar down. Oh my goodness, it was almost not in. That would be the kind of tilt that would surely end the series. And a play like that doesn't convert. Does get his goal. Ball to air dribble for Drali. Resets. 50 with Nwpo. And I tell you what, these guys should not be trying to let each other get these wall to air dribbles, but it's fun to watch as a spectator. Nwpo losing this kickoff slightly into his half, just trying to pop the ball to make sure Drali doesn't have any opportunity. Now he's going to intercept this ball falling away. Now from the back corner is Nwpo. Drali threatening that ceiling challenge. I think that's enough to actually slow Nwpo down. So your movement off ball can be so important. It may seem like it doesn't matter until you make the save, but I think Drali in those moments got Nwpo to take a much less deadly attack because, oh my goodness, of his positioning. Drali's going to go the whole distance, and he needs to finish it off with a slight musty at the end. He didn't really get a flick. He more just got a single touch, but it was enough to give it the height to go over the top of Nwpo. The recipe was the fact that it was on the far right side of the net. So even though it was low, Nwpo was having to try and make that save off the back wall. Can be tough to do. Doesn't get the right read. Drali reset over the top, an additional touch as well. Didn't even seem like he needed it. That ball was headed in. But Drali puts a little bit extra on it as he ties the game with 1:50 left to go. You thought Nwpo was walking away with this series win. Well, you might be wrong. Drali at least putting up a fight here. Nwpo trying to go to his back corner. Drali will take the boost. So Nwpo has to try and get underneath the ball and make something happen with only 40, and all he gets is a flick from distance with 0. And Drali, quick recovery. That ball's not going fast enough for Nwpo not to save it, and he specifically wanted, I think, a post pinch, if not on target, just something that cleared the ball into the orange half, because he could have easily gotten around it to put it into the corner. But used the post to help him. Oh my goodness, Drali, quick reaction time. Nwpo bumped him. Drali's gonna score! Drali! What is he doing? So quick to make the right play. Oh, it's not gonna show us, but he got bumped into the ball there. Said, oh, no worries. I'll just backflip to send the ball to the ceiling and then recollect it quickly. Drali loses this kickoff. Not really. Loses in the sense that it goes into his half, but able to easily control it with 100 boost. Nwpo actually backs off, which is interesting with a minute left to go and the deficit. Drali could have just stayed camped in his own corner. He didn't need to bring the ball to Nwpo, but he decides to anyways, and he might get another goal here. Nwpo back on offense. Coming off the seam where the wall meets the floor, trying to get a quick touch in the air, and Drali's able to convert and take advantage. Kickoff goal follow-up 8-5 with 30 seconds. If this were the Nwpo-Nas matchup, I wouldn't be worried about Nwpo's straight 3 kickoffs, but Drali's done a decent job at not letting them get out of hand. Nwpo diving to the back wall. Drali is going to get undercut. Nice use. I think a little bit of power slide, or definitely the flip that he got back. How he was able to track where his car was getting moved and exactly the angle of the flip he needed to follow the ball is, something that only these guys are going to be doing. But a cute little nose to tail. And now we got ourselves a game 5. Game 5, Nwpo and Drali. Drali clutching up in spectacular fashion in order to force this game 5. And a lot on the line, like we talked about before. $1,000 winner take all. And being in that grand final is such a huge advantage. Making it there without a loss, that is. I know this isn't the RLCS, but throughout the RLCS this last split, we saw so many teams, the vast majority of teams converting. Oh my goodness, Drali was one double away from such an impressive shot, but he doesn't connect on it. Actually will be a Nwpo goal. Drali has the boost left over to make a play on the net without going to the midfield. Not a bad decision, but just didn't quite get the right angle. He was looking for that hook shot back to the other side of the net, but it's just a bit wide. Still, though, he's had Nwpo on the ropes the entirety of this possession so far. Sure, Nwpo's been over the ball, but he's doing so very little boost. It's only until really this last moment where he let Nwpo have the ball for free, and he's finally been able to get involved. The back corner dribble from Nwpo. Needs a 50 if he wants to convert it now. Drali able to send it to the ceiling. Nwpo's just going to back off. So now it's Drali's turn. Nwpo not challenging early. Instead, rotating all the way back to the back corner, and Drali just gifts him easy save as he lets the ball fall away from him. If he can manage to hold on to it, that's when he can punish Nwpo for not being more aggressive in his defense. I mean, you'll see so many players nowadays pre-jumping those air dribbles, and with good reason, because everyone's become so efficient. Talk about pre-jumping air dribbles. Nwpo pre-jumps this one before it starts, and Drali just doesn't take it and is able to convert on the follow-up. Nwpo forced to land and actually didn't want a shadow far away. You can see him trying to find a way to turn back in towards the ball, which he could not cleanly do without swinging too wide, so he just kind of turns 90 degrees and has to wait for a moment. Not ideal. And Drali does well to punish. Drali just handed the goal over. Nwpo will gladly take it. Drali needed a second reset. I think that's what he's going for. I'm not even sure what his plan would be after the second reset. He'd be so low to the ground, and getting the reset on the bottom side of the ball is tough to work with, especially where Nwpo was positioned in defense. Drali pre-jumps. The 50s have been immaculate, and this time the follow-up is too good. Drali has had a few different 50s go his way, but Nwpo's always found a way to recover back. This time it was too quick. Have you ever done a tournament, a fan tournament? Any hidden ones, demons amongst your viewers? I think we have some pretty high quality viewers on occasion. I've never done anything like that. I think some of the players who play, do on occasion watch. So they would probably come out and destroy if that were to happen. Drali just carrying the ball from the corner, trying to see if he can sneak in on the near post. And he was not able to. Nwpo gets a possession of his own. Drali did not expect that last touch. He was shadowing in a position where he wanted to be able to turn and challenge right as Nwpo went to the ground. But Nwpo delayed going to the ground, got one more touch. That was what he needed to get over the top of Drali into the net. 2-goal lead for Nwpo. Drali's going to try and power slide his way around Nwpo, and he got him into a bad challenge. Cut the ball across him, and Nwpo was worried that Drali was going to be all over the ball. Side flipping immediately. I think he's expecting Drali to be on the other side. Drali backed off in order to have the ball hit and rolled into him. So he could follow it up for a goal. Right now he's chasing down Nwpo. Even though he doesn't get the demo, he does get the follow-up. 4-4 with 1:32 left to go. Nwpo having to jump there to dodge the demo, otherwise just getting taken off the map, and so maybe forced to make a recovery, otherwise wouldn't. Drali is not going to be able to save this for real, but he does put the first touch off the post. Minute 30, Drali wants an immediate shot. Nwpo didn't give him that much of a window. Drali couldn't get around the ball in time. Nwpo will send one long downfield. So Drali gets to think about his save, or think about his setup. He just got an amazing save. As Nwpo put it in front of the net, Drali needed to get a bump in order to keep him out, and he did. Now he's going to get a bump on offense. It's a demo, and it's a tie game. This is peak old reliable. The double jump bump, not even much of an air dribble at all. That's one you've seen in your ranked games too. Delay kickoff from Drali. Has the boost from the midfield. His 50s around the net have been so solid. He's been doing them mostly in the air. This time on the ground. Stays in control. Gets the reset right as Nwpo's challenging. Another play that is really smart if you want to try and stay in control of the ball with 50s, and he just slowly works Nwpo down with solid, safe opportunity after safe opportunity, never going all in, reacting to defensive attempts with strong coverage on the ball. Ultimately finds his way through. Now a kickoff in his favor into his back corner. Does pop the ball up, trying to undercut Nwpo. Doesn't work. The ball headed back to his corner. Can he dodge getting demoed here? He can, just barely, and he gets the boost as well. Nwpo going to wall dash his way back to the midfield, but that means Drali's in possession. The flick. Drali is going to take this potential game 5. 12 seconds for Nwpo to find some magic. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be impossible. Will we see anything different from Nwpo? No, standard kickoff. Drali won it again. Drali has won the past 4 or 5, I feel like. And there's no better way to ice out a game than perfect kickoffs. Drali's pogoing! Drali gets the GGs out of Nwpo with a pogo to end the game. Oh my goodness, Drali. GGs indeed. Drali headed to the grand finals in style. My goodness. Nwpo sent to the lowers. Sheesh.